students, welcome back. This is Dr. Mercado speaking. I hope all of you are doing well. Now, this is my second orientation for the beginning of the semester. In this orientation, I am going to be covering Blackboard. Now, for my Accounting 2401 class, which is my Principles of Financial Accounting, I had to do a separate video or separate videos for both Blackboard and Cengage because I am using you as a test this semester because we are going to be transitioning to Blackboard Ultra. So in order for me to go ahead and move forward with the transition, I am testing it out this semester and I am testing it out with your class. Okay, so your class is the only class that I will be using Blackboard Ultra in the fall of 2021. What does that mean to you? Nothing. Okay, it just means that it's a different layout than the regular Blackboard. So we have different layouts, different structures. It is a little bit, in my opinion, more complicated, maybe because I was just so used to using the old Blackboard. So that is why I decided to phase out, or start using Blackboard Ultra in one of my classes this semester so I could become familiar, and just, practice, make adjustments as needed, so on and so forth. Okay, so your class is going to be in the new version of Blackboard, which should be released next semester. So you're getting a preview of it this semester, okay? So how is it going to work? Same way. What are we going to do? We're going to go into the South Texas College EDU website and we're going to log into Blackboard, okay? Now, I am not an expert on Blackboard Ultra because this is my first time using it. It took me a long time to build this course in Blackboard Ultra. Something that would take me maybe 25 hours in when I was building a course in the regular Blackboard, it took me about 40-50 hours to build here. So it was a lot of work. And I just want to get the hang of it so I can start building the rest of my courses because we are going to be eventually transitioning to this Blackboard the next semester. So once you log into Blackboard, you're going to go to your courses, okay? And you should see a list of your courses. Mine are not populating yet. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the fall 2021 term. And then these are all of the classes that I am teaching, okay? You will see all of the classes that you are taking, okay? Same thing, okay? Now, if you notice, all of my classes down here have a gray little bar on the side, okay? Your class, Principles of Financial Accounting, has a blue bar. That lets me know that I'm using Blackboard Ultra, the new version of Blackboard, okay? So you're going to access it the same way as you access any of your other classes. You're going to click on it. And it's going to take you to my class. Now, the structure is very different than what we were used to before, so it might take you a little bit of time to adjust to it. I know I'm having difficulty figuring out, where to add content, how to lay out the information, so it can be as easy to locate as possible. Okay, so I'm going to go through this quickly. I'm not going to go through every piece of information. I am not going to cover content. This is more of the layout of Blackboard so you can be familiar. Okay, so once you log in, you have a picture of myself and you've got some tabs up here that we'll go through in a minute. Okay, now the first thing that you do need to do is you're going to start here. Okay, in order to access it, there's a little drop down arrow down here and it says to expand. Okay, so this is everything that you'll find under the Start Here folder, okay? You're going to have a welcome announcement, okay? You've got information about myself. You've got my office hour information. My office hours were updated. I had initially said they were going to be on Tuesdays from 8 to 10. I had to make a change. So now my updated office hours are from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Tuesdays and from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Thursdays, okay? And my office is in Star Campus, okay? So I give you specific information, a little introduction video. You go through all of this information on your own pace, okay? You've got essential course information. You're going to find information about the actual class, the program learning outcomes, the course learning outcomes, textbook information, just a whole bunch of information that you need to go through, okay? Then you have the syllabus, schedule, and course policies. All of that information is here. You've got files in Word document, PDF document, and you also have your Concord syllabus here as well, okay? They all have the same information. It's just how you want the information laid out, okay? I've got a link to the Concord syllabus as well. Technical support, if you need any help with a Blackboard, you click here and you'll find some resources, okay, about distance ed. Okay, you've got college resources and some privacy and accessibility statements. Okay, so all of the information here needs to be reviewed before you go on to the next step. Okay, now once you're done with the Start Here folder, there's another folder called Cengage Assignments and Resources. Okay, now this is where you're going to find all of the assignments and all of the resources that we're going to be using for Cengage. So if you open it up, you're going to find a link, a video, so students can review if they have any questions. And then you have a link to the course, and then you have all of the things that are going to be happening. Okay, you've got the readings, you have to read the chapters, you've got the homework, you've got the quizzes, you've got projects. Everything is in this folder. Okay, so anytime that you are dealing with Cengage, this is the place to go. Okay, and you just click on the link and it will take you to Cengage and to that specific assignment. And I'll go over that information in our next video. Okay, now then you're going to go into your weekly modules. Okay, so I've got week 1, week 2, week 3. Okay, you're going to go week by week. My course is structured on a weekly basis, Monday through Sunday. Okay, that entails week 1. Okay, most of your assignments are due on Sunday at 11 p.m. with the exception of some exams and some projects. Okay, so make sure that you do print out your syllabus. You have it handy. That way you know, okay, what week are we in and what am I supposed to do this week. Okay, now what I've done is I've created the weekly module. You're going to open it up. You're going to click the little arrow here and it's going to open it up for you. Okay, well, what do I have to do week 1? Well, week number 1, there's introduce yourself. There's a discussion about, getting to know your classmates. You do that. There's an overview folder, overview, course learning outcomes, to-do lists, and deadlines. If you click on that, it'll take you here. Here you'll find information. What are we going to cover in week 1? We're covering chapter 1. These are the objectives for chapter 1. Okay, to-do list, you're going to read the chapter. You're going to review the PowerPoint. The PowerPoint is attached. And then I've recorded a video, a lecture over chapter 1. You're going to watch that video. Once you're done with the video, you're going to complete your syllabus quiz, your Cengage tutorial, your chapter 1 homework, and your chapter 1 quiz. And all of your assignments are due on Sunday, August 29 at 11 p.m. So what you're going to find here is, okay, what are we covering? What objectives are we meeting? Okay, what resources do I have? Well, you're going to have to read the chapter. You're going to review the PowerPoints attached, and you're going to review the lecture. And then you can begin working on your assignments. Okay, now where can I locate my assignments? Down here. Okay, chapter 1 reading, you're going to click on that. That's going to take you to Cengage so you can read chapter 1. Okay, I've got the Cengage tutorial, I've got the chapter 1 homework, and I've got the chapter 1 quiz. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and you've got the syllabus quiz over here. Okay, the first thing I missed was the syllabus quiz. Okay, so you just click the syllabus quiz, it'll take you to the quiz, and then you can begin reading. Okay, now the syllabus quiz must be completed for attendance purposes. Okay, please complete it by Sunday, August the 29th. I will be using the syllabus quiz as a form of verification that you are participating in the class. So I will be reporting whether you completed it or not for attendance verification purposes, and that will impact your financial aid. So make sure that you do complete your syllabus quiz. So to access your assignments, whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you just click on the link and it will take you to the resource, the test, the homework, whatever the case might be. Okay, so these are all of the assignments that need to be completed. Okay, so you just go through all of the information that I provide, okay, in the folder, and you complete it as instructed. And then here comes week 2. Okay, you're going to open it up again, and then the same thing. You're going to go to the module overview, course learning outcomes, and to-do list. You're going to click on it. It will tell you what are we covering. Well, week 2, we're covering chapter 2. You're going to read chapter 2. You're going to review chapter 2 PowerPoint, and I've got 2 lecture videos for chapter 2. You're going to view those videos, and then you're going to complete your homework and your quiz. Okay, both the homework and the quiz are due Sunday, September 5th at 11 p.m. Okay, and that's how every week is going to run. Okay, you're going to have your resources here, which includes your PowerPoints and your lectures. And then once you're done with that, you can go and read the chapter. complete the quiz, and complete the homework. Okay? Very straightforward. Okay? And then that's how all of the rest of the weeks are going to function. Okay? So very important. Week number 1, review all of the information under the Start Here tab. Review your Cengage assignments and go to your week 1. Okay? Okay. So now, that is how my course is structured. I've got a week for each of the items. Okay? So every week you're going to go in there and work on the week that has been assigned to you. Okay? So that is your content. Okay, we've got a calendar. I don't use the calendar much, but it's available here if you need to know what day we're in. Okay, discussions. I have one discussion. Okay, it says introduce yourself. This is to better get to know your classmates. Okay, so I've included instructions. I've also responded to the discussion myself. That way you get to know a little bit about myself. And that way you can also post. That way we know who is in our class, what's going on, good information about them. Not because we're online means we cannot be networking or making friends or setting up study groups. With technology, we can do all of that. Okay. So I want to get to know a little bit about yourself, and I'm sure that the rest of your classmates also want to get to know you. Okay. So that's there. If any discussions, you're going to find them here. Okay. Now we have your grade book. Okay. Currently, there is nothing on my gradebook. We've got all of the assignments, but I haven't completed any of them. As you start completing your assignments, the gradebook will be filling up with information. Okay, any assignments that you complete in Cengage will automatically feed into Blackboard, and the grades will be populating here. Okay, messages. Okay, if you want to communicate with myself or with your classmates, this is the best method that you can use. Okay, Blackboard messages. So what are we gonna do? Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new message. Okay, here you can type the name of the person, or you can just scroll down and locate the person that you're trying to email. Okay, so you select their name, okay, and then you type a message. Hey, Dr. Mercado, I'm confused. I don't know what to do here, or I don't know what to do there. Can you explain this? Can you explain that? Whatever the case may be, you send me a message. I get it on my end, and then I respond as soon as possible. Okay, and you have an option here to send an email copy to the recipient and allow replies to the messages. So here you have access to messaging anybody in the class. Okay, so this is available. If you want to contact me, this is the best method that you can use to contact me. Okay, I check my Blackboard messages 5-6 times a day, so I tend to respond fairly quickly. So please make sure that you use this tool to communicate either with myself or with the rest of your class. Okay, and then this is just some general analytics that I'm not really going to focus on. Okay, so this is a class. Okay, I also have announcements. Announcements are very important. I post announcements once or twice a week. Okay, I've got 3 announcements posted. Okay, I use these announcements to keep you informed. Okay, so please make sure that you check your announcements and that you read them. And if you have any questions or concern, you contact me. Okay, so if I have anything important, any changes are going to be happening, or I just want students to find out, some important information, I'll be posting it here. So make sure that you do review your announcements. Okay. So this is just links. You're not going to break anything. Play with it. Click on them. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. So the only thing that's changing is the layout of Blackboard. Blackboard Ultra is the new version of Blackboard. This is what we're going to be seeing beginning spring 2022. So I just wanted to test it out, and that is why I chose your class to test it out, to see how it works, to see if students are understanding how to locate the information or what kind of feedback am I getting. Okay, very straightforward. Make sure that you go through each of the folders and then begin your week 1 content information. Okay. If you have any questions, concerns, or are lost, you can't locate anything, just make sure to contact me. Remember to expand it. We have these arrows down here, and then once you go in there, you'll see anytime that you hover over an item, it creates an underline. That lets you know that there's a link and it will take you or redirect you to a different location. Okay. So please make sure that you review all of the information. I've already shown you how to access your messages, your announcements, your gradebook, the discussions, the content information. That is basically it for Blackboard Ultra. Remember, you are in the new version. So if you do have other classes and they're in the old version of Blackboard, it's just that we're running two different versions. You were the lucky one selected for me to build this course in Ultra and be able to test it out. Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to have a lot of work this upcoming semester transitioning all of the rest of my courses into Blackboard Ultra, but that is in the direction that we are moving, so we just have to go with the flow. Okay, so that is basically it. If you have questions, concerns, need any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact me. I am available to help you. Okay, now this is the end of lecture number 2 over the orientation. I'm going to have a separate lecture over Cengage. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move forward with that new lecture. Okay, that is it for this lecture. Have a wonderful day.